Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I'm making this video for Nigerians precisely. Play too much, play a lot, play over anything that comes our way. Though they have made us believe, or they have made us have this tough system that adapts to any conditions, things doesn't befall us again. We see abnormals as normality. We can't challenges. In being in Nigeria as a youth is a challenge. And yet we turn everything into cruise. It's nice, it's good. But come to think of it, are we really getting what we want from the system? Can we continue like this? Is our children going to be this strong to adapt to whatever thing is? But if we continue like this and all of a sudden we realize our nation has been sold out, these very people, they don't get shame. When I say our nation is sold out, some will think we make joke of it or we laugh over it. But believe me, these people can. They don't have conscience. They don't really have conscience. Like I said before in my previous video, we have been united before as Nigerian youth, but by politics during the past presidential election, which to me, I don't think politics can unite us. Because down deep inside the politics, these people have gotten, they know everything. They know how to manage your emotions. They know how to make you see people look evil. They take them reminding you of how your generation has been killed. 1791, they don't care to take you back to talk trash just to get your emotion down and make you believe to their fallacies, just to gain power. Show and just to gain power, not to use the power to influence the society, but rather to use the power to oppress me and you. That's the reasons why we don't have light in Nigeria. There is money for it, there is everything for it. But the reason I discovered is these people know. No, but to me, I don't think this our system has been managed by the people we elected. But if there are external forces who foresees affairs of Nigeria, Nigeria is their although Nigeria was first created as a company, United Brothers of Africa, USA, which the present Unilever came out from. It wasn't a nation, it was created as a company. Believe me, those people are still managing their company. That is the only reason why the nation, the prominent one for that matter, condemn the political pool. And at the same time, congratulate the person who they said he or she didn't win. I don't get that one. We condemn a pool. We congratulate the same person who won the pool peacefully. These have gone when you people play those rubbish politics with us. Africans only believe in AIDS. This is the only thing they believe in. African leaders, they believe in AIDS, help, even from countries that don't really have mineral resources. They don't joke with AIDS. They don't mind letting you steal everything they have, or just help them with AIDS. Basically Nigeria. And we can't continue like this. If we can face these people, being united, they can't defeat us. There is no hope, there is no future. There is no single hope. The system might be profiting you now. Sure. But don't think the whole game stops now. There is one saying in either accounting or commerce that says any debit entry, any credit entry leads to debit corresponding entry. I favor you now, Baba. No wahala. Your time is coming. You give it out. Just because the system is not good, you give it all. Everything you give it out. Go back to square one. The system is not good. So don't think because it's favoring you now, things are normal. No. People are dying hungry. People are crying. Log into your Facebook. What we've seen up and down is RIP. People are dying. Frustration are killing people. People are engaging into different types of evil just to succeed, just to see food eat. Why? The system is not working. And yet we food our hands. We cannot continue like this. We can't continue like this. I'm not calling for any violence. I'm not calling for anybody to engage into any kind of violence. But in any way you know you can, speak out. It's high time we speak out. It's high time we face these people. Don't fight. Don't engage in anything violence. But I believe in media space. Nigeria still holds media space. We get the time. irrespective of the fact that some are talking trash, some are using it for rubbish. But it doesn't mean we still get the time. They don't face Nigerians in the cyberspace and get at it. You can really play these politics with these people in a way that they can't succeed. And if meanwhile, if you're seeing the president as Nigeria's problem, is a lie. Nigerian problem is collective, all of them. To me, the National Assembly and this net, like they don't must. We're not in a military rule. The president is not doing it well. People are over. This net is 109 people. You pass bill. If anything happens, you pass bill. You cannot be complaining, whereas all these things came to your table before execution. You are part of the system. In fact, you spoil the system. So the president is like a figure which other wicked go offices hide to execute their wicked interest. And we cannot continue like this. Yes, we can't. We can't continue. There is no hope. No hope. There is no hope. No hope. Let's be right. There is no single hope. And believe me, the soldiers will disappoint the Nigerian government. Mark today's date. Like their normal business to use soldiers against the youth, these soldiers will disappoint them. Let me give you my reasons. African leaders have been fond of using soldiers to get their simple interest. Yet, these guys are not being paid well. These guys are not being taken good care of. These guys die on a daily basis for what they know nothing about. Most of them have been set up by the people that sent them. These guys are not well armed, and they have been sent to go and meet people who are well equipped. Most of these guys have been in the forest for months, for weeks. Some of them still don't have food there. It's very common with African leaders. They normally create this enemy between the masses and just create the whole security between the police, just to use them against the masses, to obtain what them want, and for their own interest and to the interest of their children. Yet these people are using, you don't pay them. You don't pay them that much. You don't take good care of them. Anyone that dies, everything about him ends there. But let me say this. I am not saying there is war. I am not campaigning for war. But I just want to say this. If you're a leader, an African leader, and they are promising enough your slave master military help for any kind of war, Baba Naya and your children go fight out. Africa can't be relevant where they will. In anything that they have to lay down their life, it has to stop. In everything, anywhere you go Africa globally, you mess up, you define them with everything bad. Anytime you started your wars, you bring it down to Africa just to mess up with Africa. No, it has to stop. If you have reasons for war, no tension, face your war. We are not machineries. You people have caused a lot of damages. You people have caused a lot of hatred. People have caused a lot of. I don't know where your conscience is. Average Nigerians now, soldiers are evil. But it's a lie. These are our brothers and sisters. But you people created the mindset because most of the times you do them. Believe me, it can't be as business as usual. These guys are wising up. Believe me, it cannot. I don't know why I'm feeling like you guys have to start amending what you spoiled. Because it'll be very soon. You have nowhere to run to carry your cross. Stop pushing Nigerian youth. Stop pushing African youth. These people have gotten to their highest, let me say, to their elastic limit of tolerance. To their elastic limit of endurance. Baba, these people have gotten to their elastic limit of subjections. You have gotten to the elastic limit of our enslavement. Yes, you had me right. Because you guys have been used. And not underestimate the anger of an African youth. Believe me, 2024 might offer, if not well handled, might offer what the system may not control. Do the needful and stop pushing Nigerian and African youth at large. These guys have gotten to the highest limit of their tolerance. Further pushing, they might got caught. And Baba, you cannot stand it. It's just a common advice. It's too much. You guys know their conscience. To me, it was this same set of people in Africa now. It was the same set of people now that we are in that this slave trade. Yes. Because I don't know how you guys reason. How do you know how you guys reason?
If God give me breath for 20 more years, I see myself changing the world. Because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's the norm.
Really?
So I would have to change the world, or I have to be changed by the world.